What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I am doing a reaction to a band that I had not even heard of, 1100 Springs, and the song is The Only Thing She Left Me Was the Blues, and it was requested by Mike Barnett. So Mike, shout out to you, my friend. And also, I'm wearing a shirt. You can see this Grandfather Mountain. I was just down there on my way to Asheville and Weaverville to visit my buddy Eddie. I stopped off at my stepbrother's house. He and his wife had just built a place in Banner Elk, North Carolina. And I never even heard of it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I knew it would be nice because I knew he was going to build a nice home. But this is in such a beautiful part of North Carolina, of the country, where seriously, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. But he's about 15 minutes from Grandfather Mountain, which I'd also not heard of. And so we took a drive over to Grandfather Mountain, and I went partway up it, and now I want to climb up the whole thing. But, I mean, the views up on that high bridge, those of you who have been there, you can comment, but we went up on the high bridge that went across, and that was fantastic. I loved it. So I'm like, this is worth buying a shirt for. So I did. I bought Grandfather Mountain shirt. But let's get into the song now. Now that you heard that part of it, here we go. I do not know this song or group. I like the beginning.
I woke up this morning to an empty house. Empty's just what I mean. My baby must have left in the middle of the night. She really stripped the place clean. Well, I don't know how I slept through it all. It must have been one hell of a snooze. Cause the only thing she left me was the blues. She took my favorite chair, she left the cupboard bare. She even took her old dog Gus. Yeah, the only thing that lingered in the air was a sad memory of us. She took the VCR, she even took my guitar when she walked on out the door.
That's how you know this is a little bit older, because she took the VCR. Cues and songs, or clues and songs, give that one away. When did this come out? This come out in like late 70s, maybe early 80s, because that VCRs were rocking at that point.
She took the kitchen table, but she still was able to leave the bills on the floor. She must have had strong arms that toted it all out. She must have had soft footsteps, 'cause I didn't wake up to find out. She took my baseball bat, she took my cowboy hat, my boots and all of my shoes. If the only thing she left me was the blues.
That's mean. Took his boots and hat? That's just mean. What did he do though? Anything? Reminds me of Alan Jackson just a little bit.
Naked on my living room floor, 'cause she run off with all of my clothes. I'd like to listen to a record on my old turntable. She run off with all of those. Yeah, the sound of silence as I sit here alone lets me know it's gonna be a long day. And what a stroke of bad luck, she took my pickup truck to haul it all away.
Stroke of bad luck.
And I wish I knew just where she went, but she didn't leave a number to call. I wish I knew what time it was. She took the clock off of the wall. Yeah, but one thing's clear is I'm a-sitting here, I'm a-searching for all of the clues. But the only thing she left me was the blues. She must have had strong arms that toted it all out. She must have had soft footsteps, 'cause I didn't wake up to find out. was the blues. If the only thing she left me was the blues.
They actually ran through a good list of stuff in that song, man. That's a much harder song to put together than it seems. The concept is fun. When you hear the final product, if you will, when you hear the song in the end, it all sort of makes sense and you just go through it. But then when you take yourself back to the genesis of that song, you know, she took all my stuff when in the middle of the night. That's probably where it started. How would I put a song together if I wrote one about a woman leaving in the middle of the night and I didn't wake up? And it's like, all right, there are so many ways to go with that. First, you have to make it believable, and they did. She must have had soft feet, I think he said, and strong arms to tote it all out. I love that word tote because it almost sounds like a little tote bag of groceries or something, but it's like she's carrying his chair. She somehow managed to get his boots and all his clothes and the phone and the clock and everything out of the pickup truck while he was sleeping. Now, he didn't say he was drunk. When he said the word snooze earlier, I thought he was going to follow it up with he was out because of the booze or something like that, like he was passed out, and that's why she was sick of him. But he never said that. And he never said why she left. She just, the end result was he has the blues. He owns nothing any longer, can't get in touch with anybody. But they fleshed that out kind of fun. It was just a fun song. I liked the pick, and there were times in there where the lead guitar reminded me a bit of the pitch of Alan Jackson's guitar in some of his songs. And, Alan has a pretty much unmistakable sound, even when you're not hearing him sing. And this, every so often, there was the pitch reminding me of Alan's. But that's neither here nor there. It's just what struck me as I was listening to this. Mike Barnett. All right, I'm going to rate this song. That was a fun song. It popped right along. Even though it was one of those sad songs, you're still like sort of happy because of the instrumentation and how that was produced, put together and all that. Composed. Yeah, and what's the story on this band? This had to have been the 80s. I'm just going to guess. I don't think this was the 90s. This had a pre-90s sound to it. So the number that popped into my head was an 8.4. It was a fun song. I like the guy's voice. It just moved right along. So there it is. 1100 Springs. I wonder why 1100. Is that like the name of a town somewhere? But I don't know. It's like, what is Minnesota? Minnesota's like land of 10,000 lakes. Is that Minnesota? Or is that Wisconsin? I think that's Minnesota. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave your comments. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.